Okay, hi guys. I'm going to show you today how to make $1 million in theory from $1,000 starting fund in less than 1 year. So I'm going to use Binance's exchange and use the figures for that. So if you have a look at the spreadsheet, on Binance, the fees are 0.1%. So that's assuming we don't have the BNB coin to bring our fees down. So let's just assume we don't have that. And we're going to trade in, say, USDT, okay, the tether. And we're going to start with $1,000. And what we want to do is try and increase the percentage that we make from our start fund. So we're going to make 2% every single day, okay? So this is day one. And on the first day, we've got $1,000. And our fees are going to be 1. That would be 0.1%. So that would be $1. Okay, so $1 of our fees. So if we're going to make 2% on that, okay, it's actually going to be 2% on 999. Okay, so after day one, we make 2% profit. We're going to make $19.98 profit. Okay, and so at the day end, we're hopefully going to have $1,019.98. And then we're going to take that end day, okay, I'm going to take it to day two. So that's going to be our start fund. And again, our fees are going to be 0.1% of that. So we take 0.1% off of that amount, okay? And then we want to make 2% on that, which equates to that, okay? So I've done that for 365 days, okay? So I've got a long spreadsheet, 365 days. So in a nutshell, you're getting charged 0.1% fees at the start of each day on your trading fund, okay? And you want to make 2%. And then at the end of that day, you take that money, that's your money for the next day, and you're going to try and make 2% on that money, okay? And we're going to take our fees off each time. So let's have a look down. So if we start on day one, we've made about $20, roughly speaking. So let's get down to, say, day 100. So day 100, we hope to have $7,230, okay? So we've gone from $1,000 to $7,230, okay? That's what we'd hope to have at the end of day 100. So let's go now to day 200. Day 200, okay? So here at the end of day 200, we hope to have $52,279. Okay, so we've gone from 1,000 at day one, 7,000 and odd, day 100, $52,000, day 200. Now let's have a look at day 300. Okay, so now we're up to 378,000 at the end of day 300. And where do we break through the million? It's actually here, day 350. Day 350. Okay. And after a year, we'll have $1.36 million. Okay. Now, what I've done here is the total fees here. So I've added up all the total fees, and you can see you would pay $68,000 and change, okay, in fees if you did that for a year, if you managed to do that, okay? So let's change things around a little bit. So let's assume then you had the Binance coin, okay? So if you have the Binance coin, you reduce your fees to this, okay? So what I'm gonna do is just change it here, okay? I'm sure I could have done a spreadsheet a bit better than how I've done it. Oh, what have I done here? 0.75, okay. So I'm going to carry that down. Okay, so So this should reduce the fees. So remember, it's $68,000 the fees. So now if we have the Binance coin, we reduce our fees to 51,000. So gone from 68,000 to 51,000, a 17,000 saving. Okay, from just having the Binance coin. Okay, and that is all fine and dandy. Okay, so that's fine. So we can basically play about with this spreadsheet. Now, another thing you can do, okay, which is what I do. I trade in BUSD, okay, and I use limit orders. Now, if you use BUSD, you don't get charged any fees, okay? So now I can take this fee away completely, okay? It's now 0, okay? Fees, actually what I'll do is I'll just put it there to make it easier. So it comes out as 0. Okay, so now we've got no fees. We just saved ourselves from going from 0.1% fees down to 0 fees by using BUSD, which is probably a better stable coin than Tether as well. So we've saved ourselves $68,000 by using BUSD. Okay. And we're now making more profit. Okay. Before it's 19.98 or something like that. Now we're making 1,020. Okay. So clearly that is going to have an impact. Let's have a look. Day 100 then. Day 100, I think the profit was still about 7,000 and odd. Day 200. What? Okay, I can't find it. Here we go. Day 200, 52,000. Okay. Day 300. 380,000. Okay, so where do we break the million? Day 349. I can't remember where we broke it before. But the fact is, we are saving ourselves money. Okay, by doing that process. Okay. So that is that in a nutshell. Showing how the fees can impact your profits. Let's have a look at something else. So that is an increase of 2% a day. Let's have a look at 1% increase a day. So if we change that to 1%. So here, instead of 2%, we're going to go for 1%. Okay, and I take this formula down to the bottom. And you see how that makes a massive difference. Okay. Only making 1% profit per day, only 1%. Okay. So if you started with $1,000 and you went for a year just making 1% profit on your money, you would actually only get to only just under $38,000. So, and let's have a play about with this. Let's put in the fees again. Okay, so let's put in the fees 0.075. Let's say you use a Binance coin. Okay. So if you use the Binance coin, you would get $2,753 of costs in fees. Okay, so that inevitably is going to bring down your total profit. Okay. D3 plus. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that video. That's basically the power of compounding your money and how you can see how massively it can affect things if you go, I tell you what, let's do something even crazier. Let's see if you can make 5% money. So here we're going to change that to 5. Let's see what crazy amount. This will be a really, really big figure. It's going to be a pretty scary number, this exciting number, but I mean, it's basically impossible to make 5% a day, I would suggest. Okay. So what is that number? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. God, I can't even think. So that's 509 million. Okay, so 53 billion 509,725,199 dollars. If you could make 5% a day, okay, and reinvest that the next day and keep doing that for a whole year, you would have 53,509,725,199 dollars. And exchanges would love you, or Binance would love you if you did that, because they would make God, what is that? $803 million in fees. Okay, hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks very much for listening.